scrappy friends, welcome back to my channel. Helen here, thanks for joining me today. So today I've got another layout for Ginger's Corner, Speedy Scrapping YouTube collaboration hop. There's a playlist in the description and different people are doing different sketches from the 23 sketches Ginger shared exclusively for this hop. So we're just picking whichever ones take our fancy and doing a video. So there's a few of us doing it. The layout, the sketch I've chosen today is this one. So we've got 8 pictures on the sketch. I'm just going to use 4 and it's going to be the first page for my Scotland 2025 album. I'm going to be using Traci Reed Designs, digital printable kits, Wonder and Wonder. So before we get to that, if you're not already a subscriber, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like and let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed. Not sure what to say, just pop an emoji for the sake of engagement. Today's layout is travelling to Scotland, so it's lots of pictures I've took from the back of the car. So let's see what emojis you can find that would represent that. That all out the way. Okay, so this is the sketch I'm going to be using. So you've got this torn piece across there, you've got embellishment cluster here, embellishment cluster here, a little bit coming down here with the title. I've not even thought about the title. And then your photo strips here. I've left the photos on the printer. The papers I'm going to be using are these from the collection. So we've got one of the backgrounds that are, you know, it's from the colours in the collection. It is kind of like, it does have like a texture kind of effect to it. I've printed these all on landscape so that the designs going the right way for doing my strip across here. I'm either using that one or that one, I haven't decided yet. So let me go grab the photos. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the photos. So this is us leaving the house. That's the house at the end of the road opposite us, and the clock reads 5:02 AM. Part in the petrol station around the corner from where we live, and Mr. Ding's just programming the sat nav. Then this is just crossing the border into Scotland, and this is up on the A9 about 93 miles south of Inverness, and it's just, you can see the mountains, the highlands there. So those are the photos. So I'm going to get them cropped and then be back with you. Right, pictures done. So sketch up there. So the photos, I've just realised there was another photo that I haven't printed, and it'd be because I just wanted 4 and I could have put it there instead. It's a photo, I sit in the back when we're on long journeys and I have my iPad set up with YouTube, and the one I've not printed is the photo from the back showing that. Do they go that way? So they will go that way. Let's do them that way. So this is UK European A4 that I've done here. So they're 2 inches tall. So I'm going to do 2 1/4. Let's have a look. I can never remember how wide A4 is. A4 is 8 1/4-ish. So we're going to do 2 strips. It feels like it's come out. Yeah, it has. 2 strips that are 2 1/4. In my endeavour to use card I've got before buying anything specifically for printing these things out, I am using Stampin' Up basic white card. So it's what replaced Whisper White when they couldn't do Whisper White anymore. So they're going on there. Let's get them stuck down. So with the embellishments on this, the embellishment clusters are circles. I'm probably not going to do that, just out of, well, if I'm honest, laziness. I can't be bothered faffing about getting my Gemini out because I've slid it away for using the big shop for doing the print and cut for the embellishments for this collection. So I'd have to slide the Brother scan and cut away, and the whole thought of faffing about to do circles on the scan and cut, it's just, I'm not doing that either. So there's the photos. Now the big bit across the middle, I think I'm going to use this one. Now, as you can see, UK falls not quite 12 inches. So if I cut it in half and have it join in the middle where pictures are going to overlap. So, it's a torn line, isn't it, on the sketch? Trust myself to tear straight, so we're going to get my tearing guide out. And I'm going to do it 3 inches. So that's about there. Oh, or it was before I moved it. Okay. I want it the other way, don't I? Because I want the white edge. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 3 1/4 or 3 1/2. And then I can tear half off the top. Just realised paper's not straight. Oh me, oh my. Right, it's going to be about that. So normally when you're using these tearing guides, you'd wet the paper, but you know, I don't. I've just printed this on an inkjet printer. You're going to end up with it running if I wet it. So I'm not doing that. Okay. So that's that torn. And then what I'm going to do is, so that one's going to be about that. I'm thinking now, should have done it wider than 3. Should have done it 4 inch, shouldn't I? And then that one's going there. Or about there. Yeah, it should have been 4 inch. Bear with. We're going to do this again. A little bit off the top here, if I can get hold of it. There we go. And then we're going to bring that down to about 4 inches. There we go. About there. Maybe a little bit more, just to make sure. There we go. Okay, oh, wrong again. I really need to change them back round the right way. Okay. That's better. That one there. That one there. So we're going to trim it here, about here, on that wing. So I remember where it is. So that we then have that to that edge, that to that edge, that there, that there, and you'd never know it wasn't a full 12 by 12 inch strip, in theory. Okay. Like that. Something like that. Okay. Going to pop a bit of the yellow down here. Let me just trim off a bit. Actually, we're going to rip it again. Let's just rip it. Make it about that wide. If you want exact measurements, that's about 7-ish. Yeah, it's about 7. It's about 7 by 2-ish. And pop that under there. Like that. I might do some of these circles. On the sketch it's got like a viewfinder reel, and I have a couple of dies for that. So actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to die cut one of them, get the circles out, and we'll do these 3, possibly even get one out of that and paint a circle. And yeah, I'll go from there. Be right back. Okay, so got those Viewmaster reels, and then might cut them as well. And I've got lots of things in. Oh, I'll put this lip now. I need some circles. Right, let's get these cut and I'll be... Dies are cut. I've done all 3 sides of the circle in all 3 colours. In both colours, I should say. Because I wasn't sure which ones I was going to do. Right, let's get this stuck down first. And then we can start embellishing. Which reminds me, I need the wallet with the embellishments in. Where have I put it? There it is. These are 6x8s I printed out for one of my small pages last week. Right, there's the embellishments. Okay. Lift this off. Lift this off. And we are going to stick this about here. So I'm gonna leave the bottom because the yellow needs to tuck under. And I'm using the T-square bit of my ruler for lining up it being close to the edge. thing with both edges being ripped along the bottom and the top is you don't have a very straight edge for making sure it's level. So we are just going to do ish about there. And making sure, no, it's not doing it. I just want to make sure, oops. That is straight to the edge as well. There we go. Okay, that's that bit. And this was tucked under there, wasn't it? So it'll be about there to be centre. There-ish. Yeah, no, moving it over a little tiny bit. Oh, that'll do. No, it won't, 'cause it's not straight. It's about there. I can lift that up, tuck that in. And then get the wet glue along this bottom edge. Yes, I could have stuck the yellow first. Probably it would have been easier. And now stuck that down, I'm thinking, oh, I might use some. Wait a minute, lift that up. Had an idea. Had an idea. I need to move the ATG to get what I'm thinking out. Pom-pom trim along this bottom. Yosh, like that. Okay. So again, get the ruler where that is, and then so I know it's where the trim's gonna go. Should we try the ATG actually? Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down. I need you to stay up because I need pom-pom to stick on you. It's probably not the best way to do it. To get that straight like that. That's okay. Oh, stuck that down, I didn't mean to. Make sure it's under it. All under it, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Let's get my really good scissors. These were actually my cutting rubber scissors from Stampin' Up years and years ago. And I'm still not quite doing it. I've got scissors that I only use for fabric somewhere. Maybe I should have got them out. Do you have your go-to scissors for certain jobs? I tend to just use these for everything, even though I've got like lots of different scissors for different jobs. Just going to cut through the middle of a pom-pom. Yeah, I really should have just gone and found the fabric scissors. That would have been a lot easier. Oops, sorry, nudged you. Okay, let's put them back. Make sure you're straight after I just nudged you. Okay. So these are going to have 3D foam on the back. Right, 3D foam. Needs the foam on the back to get it over the pom-pom trim. So I'm just making sure that where I put the foam, not interfering with where the trim is. These might actually end up straight because of where the trim is. Yeah, I'm going to pop them straight. Mainly because the trim's higher than my foam, I'd have to put them even higher. I could do that, but it's too late now. I've stuck my foam down. Okay, so they will go there. Now I'm not going to put the foam along the top on this one because we need to be able to tuck in those embellishments. Okay, so we've got a Viewmaster die, which is going to be not quite in half to get it tucked under. I'm going to do big yellow. I want them diagonal. You know what? I am going to do these diagonal. Just have to have a faff about with this foam. So this one is starting like here and it needs to come across like that where they are. And then this one's coming here, so that one comes off. That one comes down. And that one goes there. You know what? I'm going to pop this corner on too. We are going to go up on two. And then it's going to go over there you go, like that. Where's the arrows? Might put a bit of white on the back of that. Let's trim a bit down. Right, so all I've done is lay the white card so it's just inside the die cut, and then use the die cut as the guide for cutting it. And then this is going to be trimmed to the very end. There we go, and I've just nudged my camera again. I really need to move that from where it is now. Okay, so I've just got to be really careful with this, because I don't want it to end up with glue coming out between the letters. So I'm going to use my Zig two-way glue. It's a UK Success glue pen. There we go. Where's my little foam pads gone? I don't know. So we're going to cut one of these in half. They were on here because they're not in bag from the crop, from taking me craft tote to Scotland with us. Unless I've left them in Scotland. So that's going to go there. That's actually going to stick them together in place while I get them glued down. Oops, forgot I've not stuck them yet. Oh, where are we? We're here. No, it's higher than that. But it was straight. You know what? No, I don't like it there. Oh, what's a fiddle? Right, I want it like that. And hoping it's straight. Well, everything else is wonky, so I suppose it doesn't matter if it is wonky. There we go. Okay, down here in this corner, I'm going to put the big Viewmaster dial. I'm going to have the little yellow circle, the medium yellow circle, I should say, and the medium blue, and then we'll build a cluster on there. So let's get these stuck. There's also, as well, on the sketch, looks like lots of little black pop dots, so I'll probably with that get some Nuvo drops out maybe, or the whole reinforcer punch. I do what Sarah does with that. Again, don't know where the little ones are, so let's cut one in half. So this arrow is just a blank arrow, doesn't have a word on it. And we can see if anything from the embellishments fits. So with the embellishments, I've got journalers, which is basically anything you write on. Which I may stick on something here. Let's move this like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. And as well as the journalers, which I think this is all of them. I might need a tab. There's quite a few tabs in the journal, so I might like a tab on here or something for the date. You know what, I just thought I didn't need that to go all the way across, but it's done now. No, that's going to be too big. There's also these embellishments too. Does say to do a staggered title, but I really like just that. No. I need something bigger. Bon voyage on there. Do we think? Do some clusters like that. I really like that scenic views. See, we don't say vacation in England. You won't see half of that. Okay, some more flowers. I need some flowers up here. Let's do it on top of the circles. Yeah, might need to be a smaller one than that though. Is one of these smaller? Oh, I love that Wander and Wonder. So yeah, so this is all Traci Reed designs. At the moment I'm still messing about with the papers that I have for printing. I've got a recommendation for paper to use, so I will be looking at purchasing some of that. Happens to be Amazon days at the moment, so I might have a look, see if any of them, see if the recommended papers right are in the Amazon days. Put that there, trim off the top. And then we'll put that back there. Stick all this down. Do it like this actually. Sometimes I just do it like this because I like where the position is, and if I move it to put the glue on, I'm going to end up knocking something out of position and being mad with myself. Right, title. The traditional we're off in the motor car, or on the road again. I'm trying to find some letters I like for doing that. Let's have a look at these. Oh, got an O and an N. On. We got T. These have a T. Got no T's. Not just doing a stagger title, we're doing a mixed title. Let's have a look at these. I've never opened these. So we'll definitely have that in here. Okay, so I don't know what you do with your thickers, but I split side. Makes them easier to get in and out. These alphas, so they're chipboards, so they'll definitely get glued. I will probably, even though these are foam and these tend to stick a lot better, just for longevity, I might just put some wet glue on this as well. Oh, that's it. I've done the H. What am I doing? I got road. R-O. Got no A's, I haven't, no. So that's done. They're done. Oh, nearly dropped me tub there. Okay, we'll go with this one. Okay. You know, it bugs me when I come across stickers that I haven't done that with. There we go. It's just so much easier. You can just go like this. Not having to pull them all out all the time. I will straighten this up or make it extra wonky on purpose. Right, just need again. So you can probably tell I love this alpha. I've got a lot of it. So we're definitely going to find again in this lot. There's a G in that pack. I've got 2 A's. The backings come off. Oh, I've got 1 A. Got an I. That's a different font. Oh, they're different fonts. Yeah, I've stuck. Look, wait a minute. Right. Let's use this one instead. I thought I had more of this font. I clearly don't. It's that one I've got loads of. Right. See, this has got my side opening thing, but it's slid out, so. A. G. A. I. I've got no ends. Go in the pack I haven't never opened. again. Right, put them away. Right, let's move this up a bit on. Oh, the road. Again. Colour them in. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. It's blue. That'll do. Okay, my hand-eye coordination isn't great, so I can't guarantee these being done very well. That's dried up a bit. These are Vicky Beauty tape pens. There we go, that's better. Not very good at staining the lines at best at times. Never mind when I have a paint pen that can bleed out anyway. I like this as a contrast against all the black letters. So, just finished painting this. I've got my journaling spot. I just need to do some of the black confetti dots from the sketch. There we go. Okay, so let me just go and get my Nuvo. Right, I have several black. It's all the same black, it's just one of them doesn't work very well. So, but I've kept it for like painty techniques. And the other one, the other extra one, is I was at a crop and thought I need some Nuvo, and just bought an extra one from Sarah. There we go, all done. I will glue the letters down for the title so that they don't go wandering around the page. But yeah, that's all done. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.